Good afternoon and welcome to Northeast Wonders. I'm here today in Newcastle. I've come along to do a bit of videoing. As you can see just up there, right there, that red bridge, which is known as Tommy's Bridge. So I've seen a few things today and I thought I'll come along, do a video of it, and a couple of other places as well. This one I'm going to do on Tommy's Bridge is the history of a homeless man back in 1907. So if you want to read up about that, just Google it, it's on there. And so I'm going to do a bit of that and other places. It's a lovely, lovely bridge as you're there. Look, Tyne Bridge just there in the distance. Swing around, and that's the King Edward's Bridge, the railway line. Up the river there. So yeah, I'm going to walk myself to Tommy's Bridge and I'll tell you a little bit more about it when I get there. Thomas Bridge. But it's not called Thomas Bridge, it's called the Swing Bridge, but with that homeless man. But it is known as the Swing Bridge. But with that guy back in 1907, early 1900s. There's the famous Tyne Bridge, lad. Fog on the Tyne. But anyways, yeah, this is where Thomas Burns used to hang around when begging. He was a homeless man, but this is the bridge that he was on. And he passed away in 1907. I'm not sure of what though. So this is the Swing Bridge. The local newspapers called it Thomas's Bridge. So he was a homeless man back in the early 1900s, late 1800s. But he passed away in 1907, I think. But there is a write-up on Google if you search for it, history of Newcastle. That's one of them old gas lamps there. And this is the swing bridge. The Lanyon Bridge up there. Yeah, this is where Thomas Burns, you've seen along here. Homeless. He was found slumped, I think, in that freezing cold weather and stuff, whatever day. So we named it after him, Thomas's Bridge. So this is where you were seen, and just where I am now, where he always stood. He always stood around about here, halfway along. So yeah, this is Thomas's Bridge, the swing bridge. Another one of them gas lamps just in front. Another level crossing there. There's them gas lamps. So yeah, that's Thomas Burns. This is where he hung out all the time. And they named this bridge after him. So this is where you can see begging, you know. So I think the people of Newcastle honoured this bridge to him. So ladies and gents, that's Thomas Burns on the swing bridge. Thomas's Bridge, as they say. Another gas lamp there. So that's the swing bridge there. A little bit of a history on there. Like I say, if you Google it, with Thomas Burns. Right, on to the next one. Dog's Leap stairs. That is some hell of a climb up them steps. I've been here before. I'm not sure what this is about, so I'm not sure if it's part of Hadrian's Wall or something to do with the castle keep. If anybody knows in the comments, tell us. I've done a bit of a ghost hunt in here before, around this area. So I've just climbed the Dog's Leap stairs and come to the top here, and above there is the railway line. That goes to Edinburgh that way. Part of the castle walls. There's the castle keep in the distance there. I've done the ghost hunt inside there before. Really good. If you ever come to Newcastle, visit the castle keep. If you want to read this, just pause it. Show you the castle keep from this side. And there it is, the castle keep. I've seen some ghosts in there, like. But I'll tell you another, like, the story of that another day. Had a couple of good nights in there. Now I've been down here before. Not sure what it's called, but again, I don't know if it's like part of the castle or Hadrian's Wall or something. But there is a well here. Which is just here. But apparently it is haunted around here, as well as the castle. The last time I did a ghost hunt in here, we were picking stuff up. It does continue on down there and to the left. So yeah, I've done the ghost hunt here before I went into the castle to do the ghost hunt. And believe me, it was pretty spooky. But I enjoyed it though. And that takes you back to the castle keep. And then that path just continues on. I presume it'll be along the river as you go down. So yeah, that's part of Newcastle Keep and the walls. A lot of history, like I say, just Google it and it'll tell you all about it. every day to report that I didn't know much about, really. It is said that it was a hospital, but it wasn't. It wasn't a hospital, even though they said it was. But they've named this Holy Jesus Hospital. But it wasn't a hospital, if you know what I mean. It was used for people with poverty back in the days, 1600s and stuff, way back in the time. Yeah, so it was way back in time. But it was used for poverty, for the elderly, children. Who had hard lives. That struggled in life. They came here as a refuge. But it's funny how it's called Holy Jesus Hospital, and it was never a hospital, it was for a refuge and for poverty. So I think there is a little bit of information on Google if you Google it. It should be anyways. And it will tell you a bit more about it. like some water fountain or something. Very interesting. I did hear a little bit about it online, and I thought I'll come here today and have a look at it in other places as well that I've just been to. Apart from the Castle Keep, like I've done that before, but the Swing Bridge, Thomas's Bridge, and now here at the Holy Jesus Hospital, where I heard it was a place to come for people in poverty. Some lovely arches in here. So yeah, that's the Holy Jesus Hospital for you. Very interesting. So yeah, there you have it. Just outside Coyotes there. So there you have it. That's the Swing Bridge of Thomas's Bridge. And, the Castle Keep and surrounding areas. And the Holy Jesus Hospital. So it's been pretty interesting. So like I say, if you can give us a like, subscribe, give us the thumbs up. That would be great. Thank you very much. And thank you for watching. Northeast Wonders. And we'll see you again soon. Ta-da for now.